Good morning and welcome to Singapore. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jordan Simons and I travel the world continuously. Right now I'm in Singapore and I've been traveling for the last 2 years. I want to tell you today a bit about how I've got here, but first I'm going to eat this food. I want to start this off by saying there's nothing particularly special about me. I didn't have loads of money beforehand. I didn't have anyone funding this trip. The last 2 years of travel have been funded entirely by myself after just 1 year of working before that. So how have I done it? 2 years ago, probably like a lot of you, I was working, sat in an office and decided to try and change something about my life. I quit my job, sold pretty much everything I own and decided that I was going to try and work and travel at the same time. I didn't know exactly how and I didn't know exactly where the money would come from, but I just decided that that was what I was going to focus on. I realized these sunglasses are ridiculous, by the way. So the first year of travel, I didn't really know what I was doing, to be honest. I had a load of fun and I went to some amazing places, amazing countries, but eventually, because I didn't focus so much on the earning money side of things, I eventually got to a point where I was running out of the money I'd saved from my work before. I'd already had a plan that if that happened, then I would travel to Australia and begin the working holiday visa there. And so that's what I did. After about 8 months of traveling, I went to Australia and started working on the working holiday visa. So I arrived in Australia with next to no money at all. I think I was touching on my overdraft, and so I was almost in negative money. But I decided that I was going to work there and just work any way possible to save as much money as I could to then carry on traveling afterwards. I spent 6 months in Australia and actually I ended up working in an office, and that was the last thing I wanted to do, and it really made me decide that I wasn't going to do that again. Once I've saved up enough, I left Australia and started working online. I'd already developed a bit of a skill in web design just from doing it for myself and figuring out and watching tutorials. So I decided that was what I was going to focus on. I was going to do freelance web design and then also start a blog, start a YouTube channel about my journey working while traveling. And that's when this channel started. You can go back to one of my first videos and it was me confirming a web design project for a client in Australia, which incidentally, I built the whole website over a month and delivered it and never got paid. But those are the setbacks you deal with, I guess. I still had money saved from Australia. I got a few other projects coming through after that, and it enabled me to keep going while building up this channel. I did that for a while, for about 6 months, using any money I got for web design and some video editing I did and some other little extra bits of work, using that to fund my travels and also reinvesting it in camera equipment and other stuff for this channel. It was then about February, March time that I was invited on my first ever trip because of the channel to China. It was at that point that I started thinking, maybe I could do this full time. Since then, I have had the most incredible 6 months. I've spent every day waking up chasing my passion, every day waking up doing what I want to do. And money hasn't always been easy all the time, but I'd rather get by with little money doing what I want to do than working for someone else not doing what I want to do. So why am I telling you any of this? Besides hopefully giving you a bit more of an insight into my life, hopefully it will also hopefully some of you will be able to take away something from the fact that 2 years ago I had no idea that I'd be here. I had a hope that I'd be able to figure out how to travel continuously, and I've worked hard towards that, but I didn't know that I would be in a toilet filming this for my YouTube channel about to start my 3rd year of traveling. And with that, I'll just leave you and say thank you for watching, and this is my life.